Day 22 in these 40 days of stewardship, and as we begin a new week, we're going to start working on a new concept. And this week, we're going to be talking about the principle of giving as an act of stewardship. And there's really only one reason a steward needs to give, and that is God tells us to. The Bible commands us to give and to give generously. But there's another reason that serves as motivation for our giving, and that is the blessing of God. He loves to bless and give a return to the giver. There's several verses in the Bible that demonstrate this, but I want to read two for you. One is one we've already seen, is Malachi chapter 3, verse 10, where it says, "Bring the full tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and thereby put me to the test, says the Lord of hosts. If I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down on you a blessing until there's no more need." And then Luke 6:38, "Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. It will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use it, it will be measured back to you." And that biblical concept has proven itself true in my family's life over and over again. Man, we give a lot. We not only tithe, but we go above and beyond the tithe in giving. One, because God told us to, but man, there's such a blessing in giving. And there's a way that God does that in our family. We've never become wealthy in giving. We've never had like it doubled and all this kind of stuff. But the cool thing about our giving is it's almost like God always returns back to us exactly what we give. And it's gotten to the point that we laugh when it happens. It's uncanny. We give it and then we start to watch for it. And it happened to us just a couple of weeks ago. There's a restaurant in our area that is one of our family's favorite places to eat. We almost kind of have a family date night that on a certain night of the week, we gather together there. We're going to laugh, cut up, kind of digest the week together. It's one of our favorite family times. And there's this one server who is a real blessing to us. He's always smiling. He's always laughing. He always makes us feel good when we're in there. And we were heading to the restaurant the other day, and I just kind of felt led in my spirit, hey, go back in the house, get $50, and you're going to give it to this guy tonight. Now, I don't know why. I don't know if the guy even needed $50. He may have way more money than I do. But I just wanted to be obedient to the prompting of the Spirit. So I go back in the house. We talked last week about our penny jars and stuff. I got down in one of those spare change penny jars. I grabbed the $50 out of there, and I took it to the restaurant, and we gave it to him. And man, he was so thankful. His face lit up. It was just such a fun time of fellowship there for a few moments. And we go on about the meal, and, we know that, let's just watch and see what God does, because he always does it. 3 days later, a family comes up to us, and they have a little card, and it's just kind of a thank you for, hey, being a pastor and being a pastor's wife and family, just that kind of thing. We open up the card, and guess what's in it? A $50 gift card to the same restaurant. And I'm telling you, that kind of stuff happens to us over and over again. It became a great teaching moment for our daughter. We always point this out to our children as we were raising them, and they've seen it, and they experience it as well. And I don't know how God will do it in your family, but listen, the only motivation we need, one, is obedience. But there's always this return to blessing of just, man, seeing God work in the world, seeing his favor upon your life, blessing you for being a generous steward in giving. So you're going to hear this challenge a lot this week, and that is, man, just give and watch the joy of giving. Let's foster that this week. Giving is never a loss. It's always a gain. Never be afraid to give. So this week, let's be givers and watch what God does through our acts of generosity.